Dear friends and family, we are gathered here today in the Ahupua'a of Waikiki on the Maoli moon to witness the bond of love. An olelo no eau, or Hawaiian proverb that captures the essence of this day, is I ho'okahi kahi ke aloha, which means to be one in love. Today, we celebrate the aloha of these two people. Alan and Brent have written their own vows and would like to express them to each other at this time.
Ever since you entered into my life, you've been the person that I could turn to for everything, and you truly shown me what it means to love a person with no hesitation or fear of what's to come next. Along with your obvious youthfulness and strikingly handsome looks, as almost everyone here has mentioned to me at one point or another, thinking that he's younger than I am. You've reignited my life with your passion for teaching, your love of music, and most of all, your connection to God. There is a line in one of my favorite movies that stuck to me. I'm gonna attempt to say it. I'm sorry if I butcher this, but I think lahat naman tayo, we deserve the kind of love na hindi natin kini-question yung mga bakit. Kasi in that moment, secure tayo. And in English, that means, I think we deserve the kind of love that we don't question the reason, because in that moment, we are secure. You've proven to me time and time again that with a little patience and a whole lot of God, that we will get through anything. I promise to be your support and your encouragement when you come home and vent about your day. I promise to always be there for you when you need someone to shoo away a spider or to film every time we cross the bridge at the airport or when we're on a Ferris wheel. And I promise to be the person that will keep you on your toes, to constantly take your breath away and smother you with unconditional love without question. I can't wait to grow old by your side, taking along with us the lessons that we've learned from our own trials, to make new memories in our own home, with our own family, and with our friends and family here, and those we haven't crossed paths with yet. We've literally gone through some heavy storms, and it's strengthened us to who we are now. And we will weather through the next one, and the one after that, and the one after that too, hand in hand. I promise this to you, sweetie, in our never-ending story.
Ever since you messaged me on Instagram, it was. Slid into those DMs, and I just didn't realize how much my life was gonna change. I'll let everybody know you are not the man of my dreams, because I couldn't fathom someone as amazing as you. In my wildest dreams, I couldn't picture you. But here you are. Everything about you, I love. Everything about us, I love. Everything that you do just makes me want to be a better man, a better support person for my family, a harder worker, and have a closer relationship to God and my ancestors who passed before us. There's nothing we can't face together. And there's so much about you that is amazing, from being a teacher, educated, dance, and it speaks a lot to your personality by even just the way you treat plants. You love the flowers that bloom, for sure, but nothing makes you more excited than a new shoot or little keiki plant. That's who you are. You see potential in everyone, you see growth and positivity in everything we do, and you just make our lives better. I look forward to being there for you and with you. And as much as I've been trying to avoid it, there is that one thing I promise I will do. Yes, I will watch The Notebook with you.
Thank you.
There's nothing we can't do together, and with the grace of God, I thank Him for letting us start our never-ending story.
So do you, Alan, take Brent to be your husband?
I do.
And do you, Brent, take Alan to be your husband?
I do.
Our grooms have decided to exchange rings in a show of their love. They have chosen the Trinity ring, which is a signature design of Cartier. The ring is composed of 3 interlaced bands in pink, yellow, and white gold to symbolize love, fidelity, and friendship.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it
I ask you to wear it
as a sign to the world
as a sign to the world
that I am your husband.
that I am your husband.
With this ring, I thee wed,
With this ring, I thee wed,
and pledge to you my love,
and pledge to you my love,
now and forever.
now and forever.
Today, Alan and Brent have chosen to braid 3 strands together into a single cord. Like their interlaced rings, each strand has a significant meaning. The orange strand represents Alan and his life, the green strand represents Brent and his life, and the blue strand represents God in their joined life. By braiding these 3 strands together, Alan and Brent have demonstrated that their marriage is more than a joining of 2 lives together. It is a unity with God as well. They have chosen to allow God to be at the center of their marriage, woven into every aspect of it. So much as the 2 of you have consented together in marriage, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Hawaii, I now pronounce you husbands for life. Please begin your new life together and seal your marriage with a kiss. Family and friends, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the newlyweds.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing, 'cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We've searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig a bowl to bury the treasures where it's worth more than anything. But no
So crazy that, when I first got to meet Alan with Brent, they were like, practically an old married couple, as lots of you can attest to. I mean, they're always, like little banter here and talk this, like, hey, no, with those little looks and everything on the side.
To Alan and Brent, if I may give an advice about marriage, it would be this scripture. Through my own experience, I've realized the importance of building a marriage on a solid foundation, ... after the fact. So take this advice. It is written, anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on a solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against that house, it won't collapse because it's built on a bedrock. But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey is foolish, like a person who builds a house on a sand. When the rain and the floods come, the wind beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. Matthew 7:24-27. With that said, order determines outcome. Put God first. It is important to put Him first in your marriage. Always remember that marriage is all about trusting, sacrificing, and forgiving.
But it's amazing how the 2 of them they complement each other, and they have so many similarities, especially with Brent's caregivingness for everyone in general. Also, what Alan has done was just amazing with his family.
They say you don't marry the person you can live with. You marry the person you can't live without. To a healthy marriage, cheers, love, peace, and happiness. Mabuhay!
Alan and Brent.